Guys, Sunday 19th of June, Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Just been working on the orchard all morning picking goosecogs, so hoping to chill out a bit this afternoon. Just a quick tour around. So the rose border is looking absolute, well, not border now, but what we kept in is looking absolutely fantastic. So as I say, we've been disbudding down to 2, more or less, and they're just superb. And this little floribunda out the back here has come out. It's nice. Just spinning round, looking down the partial asparagus bed. As I say, I've got to replant some of those. The French beans, well, they're slow. They are starting to develop some flower buds, but it's just been too cold, really. Got some more dill coming through. I think I might let that seed. I just have some self-seeded dill around here. The herbs are doing good. They seem to like it here. You can see that it's in partial shade. So the parsley's looking great. I have got some coriander sown, so that'll be going in there. And the mint's really picked up now. You can see in the greenhouse the Crimson Crush. They're on their second truss, as are these Black Opal. I lost another one. Unfortunately, the same thing happened. Something got caught in the string and it just cut the top off, but hopefully I'll have another one to replace it. And then the single cucumber I'm growing, you can see that's coming up now. And if I get time, I'm going to try and put some canes along this apex here, so I'm going to train it along, but we'll see if it's so busy at the moment. These summer cabbages, I don't know if you can make that out through the environment, but they are starting to heart up. Courgettes are doing okay now. We've got some courgettes coming, so probably not too long before we can start to cut some of those. Same story with the monge too. They're cropping faster than we can use them, but as I say, the beauty of this variety, even though you can see there's peas forming in there, they're still perfectly edible, the whole thing. So it's not really an issue. And as I said, I am going to let some run to seed because I want to save the seed for next year, because I'm really impressed with this variety. And I think that's a shout out to Steve at Seedside Allotment. I think I heard him watch one of his videos, he was talking about it, and so I thought, yeah, it sounds good, I'll give it a try. And yeah, I'm very impressed. Oregon sugar pod, I think it is. And the salad bed, well, we just keep picking. Coming to the end of the first row of radishes. I'll have some for dinner. And then here is the, sorry about the shadow, but the second lot, that's the second sowing here, so they're just about ready, and then this is the third sowing just along here. So when I've cleared those, I'll try another row, although if the weather warms up they might not do so well, but we'll try. This is the multi-sown beets, and as I say, since we put the scaffold net over, I don't know whether you can make that out, but there's lots of new foliage coming, so they've had some respite from being attacked by the sparrows, constantly pecked at, so I think they're grateful for that. And the chard that are planted out, again you can see that's growing away really nicely. In fact, we could take a picking of that if we wanted to. Multi-sown onions, well, speaks for itself, but I think maybe what we need to do is actually start pulling them, thinning them out a lot more. Again, it's the fantastic spring onions, but we just can't use that many. But we'll see about what goes on with that. And then the shallots here are almost finished, so I'll be pulling those out shortly. And then I've got some dwarf French beans to go in this patch of ground here. These 2 troughs of strawberries, these were a gift from Thompson & Morgan, and they certainly have, you know, they're pretty good sized fruits, I must say. I'm impressed with those. I forget the variety now, but I'll try and find out and put it in the description somewhere. Blackbirds found them, but I don't mind them having a few, as long as they don't take the blinking lot. You know, we can stand that, can't we? But yeah, really good. I'm impressed with those. As I say, they've got this leaf spot, so I'll probably, once they're fruited, I'll pull them out and start again maybe next year. And in the cold frame here, that's a tray of another tray of multi-sown beet, and they're going to go down the plot as soon as the elephant garlic has been lifted. That's where they're going to go. A cheeky curry squash. Again, been quite cold. I think that might be magnesium shortage or manganese or something. Anyway, what I'm going to do is give them some Epsom salts, see if that fixes that. We just need a bit warmer temperature to get it, you know, really growing more vigorously and get it up this galvanised thing and then along the trellis. So I'll just have to update you on that as and when. This is the carrot tank. So they're doing pretty well. Autumn King 2, that's the variety here. I don't know how I'm going to go on for carrot fly, I just didn't have time to make any sort of frame, but see what happens with those. And just looking at this multi-grafted apple tree, you see it's a pretty good fruit set. This is Ashmead's kernel, this particular branch here, and then I think that's Harry Master's Jersey. I'm not quite sure, I'll have to, yeah, it could be. Anyway, but just looking up at the tree, it is quite a good crop. I'm going to have to do some serious thinning out very soon. This is where I put my seedlings, just in this sunny position here. So those are the dwarf French beans I was talking about. I think there's one not fired, one's a bit dodgy, but the others look alright. I think that's variety Ferrari. It's a new one, I've not tried it before. Still no show from the other a cheeky curry squash, so don't know what's going on with that. These are Virtus Savoy just coming through, and then this is the coriander here, and that's some more dill. So still lots to do. Right, catch you later.